Woo, buddy, LDWMMAC, man. I've been, let's go ahead and skip the introduction. Let's just get right to this. Had a subscriber, my man Jedi Run, asked me to speak on this. Norma Dumont separates, divorces her husband because he cheated on her. Now, I've heard a lot of rumors. Okay, I've heard rumors that he cheated on her right before the fight, the day before the fight. I done heard rumors that the man was cheating on her with Irene Aldana. I've heard that. I'll just say this, the Irene Aldana rumor, that's unsubstantiated. It's not even true. And I kind of thought for a minute, I'm like, dang, Irene, she usually, she damn respectful as hell. So, it would be out of character for her to cheat on somebody, to actually cheat with a married man. It's kind of out of character for her. She's real respectful. Irene kind of follows, I guess, a code. If there's a fighter code, I think she follows that. But, it just seemed out of character, so I had to kind of dig and do my research. Talk to a couple of fighters here. Talk to fighters that know the fighters. Talk to gyms. Boy, it was a chain. It was a chain of people that I had to talk to, but that's unsubstantiated, and that's not even true. Okay, so so we got that out the way. All right? We got it out the way. Now, what Norma's husband, he had a habit of doing, though. Like, he would show up to fight shows with Norma, and say this dude would just be out there flirting. Like, Norma could be somewhere, trying to, finish getting her weight cut down, trying to get her weight cut down, or Norma would go off somewhere, and this dude would actually literally leave Norma in the hotel, and go out flirting. Okay? They say this dude, her husband, ex-husband, he was the biggest flirt. And moreover, this guy done flirted with other fighters. He's flirted with other fighters. And it's crazy, man. That, dude is so bold to do that right when they're at the same show. I mean, I'm just shaking my head. Okay, but I heard the Irene Aldana rumor is completely unsubstantiated, and it's not even true. So, I don't know. I don't know how Irene Aldana's name came up. I don't even know how they met outside of, a fight in a venue. I just don't know. But I did hear that this guy, he is a flirt. He's a flirt. Dude was trying to pick up women at the shows. He was trying to pick women up at the actual fights. He trying to pick up women while Norma getting here to go fight. And I'm sorry, I almost found it when I first saw, okay, wait a minute. This man cheated on his wife with Irene. And, because a lot of people said it. I'm like, no offense. No offense, but if I had my choice of Norma or Irene, I have to deal with Norma. Sorry. Norma just got the look and the shape that I want. Irene, not so much. Not so much. Irene, not so much. That's just how that is. That's just how that is. That's how it is. Okay? Like it, don't like it, learn to love it. That's just how that is. So where did that riff come from? It damn sure didn't affect the fight, because she went in there and she beat the hell out of Irene Aldana. I'm to my man, she beat Irene, like she whooped Irene, like Irene was the one cheating. But nah, I guess she had a lot of displaced aggression, a lot of anger, man. A lot of anger. What y'all don't really know about a lot of these fighters, man, a lot of these people, many of them don't have healthy relationships. You guys know that? Like, when have you ever heard, really, really heard of a fighter that's married happily ever after? When, y'all? Like, these people, many of them, their relationships are very unhealthy. And some of them don't even have a relationship. And the relationship that they get in is like they get together and then they immediately break up. They break up because I'm starting to believe that fighters, all they understand how to do is fight. That's it. They don't function well outside of the fight arena. Like, have y'all seen a multitude of fighters? They say, hey, I'm retired from the game. And then a couple months, about a year later, you'll see them coming back. Some of it may be financial, but to be honest, they don't know anything else. And some of them don't even have other skill sets that they can go fall back on. The only thing they know how to do is fight. And you'll see people like Chuck Liddell. You'll see people like Quentin Jackson. You'll see people like, King Mo. You see all these people, and it's like they passed their time. They passed their time, and these people still trying to fight. They still trying to fight. I mean, I just don't know, man. Like, DC, I give DC hell, but damn, at least DC went to college. DC actually got a college degree, got his education, and the man, is articulate, and so he's able to do commentary. Like, Daniel Cormier had a plan, but DC is rare. Or, Antonina Shevchenko. She ain't want to be getting kicked and punched in the head for the rest of her life. As a fighter, there is a shelf on this. It's a shelf life of being a fighter. Because one day, you're not going to be able to fight anymore. I don't care how good your skills was. There's going to be a point in time when your body will not allow you to fight anymore. That's it. You won't have to fight anymore. You can't fight anymore. What do you have? What else do some of these people have to fall back on? Like, folks, look at the life of a fighter. Look at how many fighters do you actually know that are just like happy, extremely happy? Like, have y'all seen a fighter that's really extremely happy? And I'm talking about, like, they could fight, they can never fight again, and they'll still be happy. Folks, I don't see a lot of in these people like that. I don't see that. These people, all they know is the gym. And once you pull that person outside of the gym, they lost. It's almost like they lost and they homeless. Like, they don't understand how to function. They don't get it. And moreover, many of these fighters don't even have the people skills to function outside of fighting. It is kind of crazy, man, that when you sign a contract, it needs to be somebody teaching these people literacy. Like, not saying that they can't read and write, but literacy, like, okay, what other skills do you have besides fighting? What else can you do? Okay, because God forbid, and moreover, I think even fighters, they need to go to school. Like, actually, literally don't rely on the fight game, because do you know, like, less than 1% of fighters are millionaires? Guys, that number is staggering. A lot less than 1% of fighters are actual millionaires. And then a little bit more than 1% even make six figures. But you have a lot of people want to fight. And I know I got off onto a side tangent, but I'm tying it back in to what's going down. What fighters do you know have happy relationships, happy marriages? Many of them are divorced. And moreover, you got many of them that are in domestic violence situations. Just go Google fighters caught up in domestic violence. You'll see a whole slew of fighters, pop up on the damn screen. Is that a coincidence that these people, they can't be happy? I mean, how fast is Juliana Pena's marriage in? I think Carla Esparza is still married. Okay, she's still married. Okay, Angela Hill is married. Miranda Maverick's married. Okay, guys, how long are these marriages gonna last? How long? Like, if y'all found a fighter, I think Marion Renault been married to her husband for a long time. But see, Marion, she was a teacher. So she had like a plan. She's a teacher and she's an instructional, a person at her own gym. So Marion Renault is an outlier. Like, she had a backup plan. She had one. And she followed her backup plan. But guys, you don't have fighters that's that clever. You just not. Some of them, they're not business minded. They just fighters. And people can say, oh, Conor McGregor, man, look, Conor McGregor done made his money. And the man ain't got to fight again. He never has to fight. But see, he understood business. Understood how to market himself. Understood that, I can do other stuff. I don't have to fight. Okay, I can sit here and market my brands. I can do this. But see, and I tie this back into Norma Dumont, okay? Fighters, it takes a special person to marry a fighter. It takes a special person. Because you have to go through hell when you're married to a fighter. And I just want you to know, I'm not saying that what this guy did was correct. I'm not saying that, but you have to go through a lot when you're married to one of these fighters. See, yeah, you can say, man, they look good and they're fine, but boy, when you get past all of that, and when you got to deal with the emotional swings, the mood swings, the emotional ones, the heavy emotional mood swings of a fighter, You got to deal with that. Okay? If they lose a fight, guess who deal with that? The spouse. Because when that fighter get home, he may say, yeah, that person fought a good fight and blah, blah, blah. He may say, or she may say all of that. But when they get home behind them closed doors, that damn spouse got to deal with that. I done had many of fighters tell me that they boyfriends, their girlfriends, getting on their last nerves when they lose a fight. And it don't stop. Like, the misery goes for periods at a time. It goes for periods at a time, these fighters. And then you got to deal with the depression. Okay? You got to deal with the depression in some fighters. Got to deal with it. Some of them abuse alcohol. Like, married to a fighter is tough. And a lot of these fighters, they be in pain. Okay? They be sitting there, they're in pain. And so when a person is constantly in pain, okay, their decision making goes down and they get a little bit more reckless because they're frustrated and angry because their body is still in pain. It's really, really tough to be a fighter, and it's tough to be in a relationship with a fighter. It's very tough. They may look and talk like they have it all together, but they don't. Like, in order for a fighter to really, truly, understand, they got to be out the fight game. They got to be out the fight game. And then they can actually have productive relationships. Norma Dumont was broken up, and you better believe, if Norma Dumont get into another relationship, if she do, I can tell you what, she's going to be emotionally unstable. It is what it is. Okay? Yep, your husband cheated is bad. Okay? It was bad, especially when you go and you pour your heart into, to this person and you feel like they betrayed you, And maybe dude was getting jealous. You just don't know. Maybe he was getting jealous because, Norma had a habit of shaking her booty. Okay? I mean, she got OnlyFans. It's just what it is, We don't know. But I do know that, my goodness, I kind of wonder if Norma went in there and found that other woman. I wonder if she found that other woman, and I wonder if that other woman got beat up too.